Well, allow me to go out on a limb, but not very far, in saying that the book fair at the Hammond Library this year was a lot bigger than it's been in previous years. I know that's true because actually the event is winding down right now, but it's almost impossible to even walk around the library. Fortunately, the festivities, they actually spill out onto the back patio. With me is Katie Moore. You have to be delighted at this turnout.
This is wonderful. You know, I wasn't sure what to expect, but this has far exceeded my expectations. All of the vendors here have done wonderful banners, set up their table, gave free goodies and giveaways, and it's just been phenomenal.
Well, you've absolutely succeeded in getting the library to look fun to kids.
Absolutely. I think that they're having a blast. They're doing face painting, we have crafts, we're doing the Princess Leia buns and the Yoda ears. Before they had to leave, but Star Wars characters came and took pictures. It was fabulous.
One of the things we're seeing also is kids leaving here with books.
Yes, that is our main intent, is to give them a free book. We have anywhere from picture books to chapter books. We also have adult and teen books too. So we're wanting to promote early literacy, but also literacy for everyone.
I don't know what's up with it, but you actually have a kissing booth here.
We do. Hayward from Child Advocacy, is here, and he does. He has a little kissing booth, and they're taking pictures, and he's giving them a little lick on the cheek, and it's really cute.
Matter of fact, if we started listing everything that's here, we'd be here all day.
We really would. I mean, it's just been incredible. We have local authors. We have David Armand. Michael Verrett is here. We have two local comic book shops here, Big Easy Comics and Wyatt's Comics and Cards, that are giving away comic books. So it's just been crazy.
You know, comic books may not be fine literature, but if you can get a kid involved in reading comic books, it at least gets them reading.
It does. It gets them reading. It gets them to see, you know, the words on the page and pictures to correspond with those words. So it's a great way to introduce children to good literature.
How do you top something like this? I mean, what's next?
Oh man, well, next Saturday is our last and final Jazz on the Terrace at A Meet. That's at our rooftop terrace at 11 on the 17th. But yeah, we're hoping for next year to be even bigger and grander, so we'll do it again. We'll keep going.
We hope everybody checks it out on the website, because there's always, literally, sounds like a cliche, but there's always something fun at the library here.
Every week we've got something going, so it's tangylibrary.com. And also right now you can come by and sign up for our email list and get entered to win a door prize. You have to be here present to win, but also you can spin a wheel on Allie's wheel to get a prize.
You know, everything has both good and bad, and I know there's a movement to get a new library in Hammond, and in a few years I'm sure it will come to reality, but this old department store, Rosenblum's department store,
can you believe it?
This is so ideal for what you're doing today, because it's one big wide open room, and you could not do this book fair like this at another library.
Especially not at A Meet or something like that, but that is a good idea for what we're trying to do for Hammond, which is, you know, build another building. And we're not going to do 2 stories. We're going to do another big, you know, wide open space, especially for things like this, for book festivals, trying to, you know, show Tangipahoa Parish all it has to offer.
What else do you want to share with us?
Well, yeah, sign up for our email list. You can visit our website to join.
Which is what?
It's tangylibrary.com. And then we also have our Facebook page, our Instagram and Twitter, all is Tangy Library. Please join, and that way you can see all the awesome things that we're going to be doing. So we're excited.
Well, Assistant Library Director Bianca Roberts has to be just delighted. The biggest turnout I've ever seen for the annual book fair.
It is pretty big. We had a lot of fun. I think the Star Wars characters drew a big crowd. Also having our wonderful local restaurants, Cage Street, Santa Fe, Chick-fil-A, they were all out here, so that was awesome. And people just seem to be having a good time today, which is what we want.
By the way, this Hammond Library has the one big giant common room, and you just couldn't do this if you didn't have such a facility.
Right. It would be difficult to do this anywhere else. But we also have the largest population down here in Hammond. And even though it is the south end of the parish, most people have to travel to Hammond to do something or another. So they don't necessarily look at it as a big inconvenience.
What do you do after drawing this enormous crowd, the biggest by far? What do you do to have residual benefits to get people coming back?
Well, Hopefully, because we're talking to them, we're telling them about all the benefits that their library has, we're telling them about other programs. Hopefully they get the idea when they come in that, hey, this is somewhere I should go on a regular basis. They have things I can actually use. So, and we do see the foot traffic increase after the book festival because most people think of traditional libraries, and libraries really are community centers now. It's a place for people to gather. It's a place to have cultural activities. It's just a place to socialize, and we want to make sure people know that about us, and that's why we do this.
Boy, we've come a long way from the days when you'd expect a librarian to shush you.
There is no shushing. My mother, who is a retired librarian, the first time she came to one of my programs, I think I freaked her out a little bit because, no, we don't do the shushing thing. That's not us.
Well, as a matter of fact, I mean, this is just such a phenomenal event. And I tell people there's going to be a festival at the library. They haven't been, they do a double take, but this has all the ingredients of a great festival.
We do. We have free food, we have free drink, we had the radio station outside broadcasting, so we had music, we have giveaways. Literally a family can come and spend the day here and it not cost them a penny. That's what your library does for you.
I see the comic book people here today doing a box office business. Kids leaving with comic books. Hey, it's reading.
It's reading. We have graphic novels here. It's not about what you read, it's that you read. Any type of reading will help. So we encourage kids to read whatever they like. And if that's a comic book, hey, read a comic book.
With a library card now, you get a lot more than just books.
You do. We have Hoopla, which allows you to download movies, music. There are TV series. There are ebooks on Hoopla. Then we have Overdrive, which is ebooks. We have downloadable audiobooks. I mean, your library card can get you access to databases, so you can learn about history. We have legal forms that you can download. Your library card really does open up the world for you now.
So you don't even have to, I mean, you obviously come to the library to get a library card, but beyond that, you can get a lot of these services at home.
At home, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your library is available to you 365 days a year in one form or another. So we really do encourage everybody to get a card and really check out what we have available for them.
So whatever level of technology you're at, there's a level for you at the library, from good old-fashioned books in print to DVDs. I see people leaving with lots of DVD movies.
Tons of DVDs. We try to stay up, so when the new releases come out, we try to have them on the shelf about the same time that they come out, because again, it's your library. And if you want feature films, we're going to try to provide you with those feature films.
What else do you want to share with us?
Well, this was our big book festival, but we still have stuff going on. We have our last session of Jazz on the Terrace at the Meat Branch, October 17th at 11 a.m. It's a wonderful event. We hope you come out for that. In November and December, all the branches will be showing family movies. So it's an opportunity for the family to come out, watch a nice movie, have some popcorn, have something to drink, and we're going to start preparing for next year and getting things going. So please check us out online and in all the social media so you can stay up to date on what's happening at your library.